In this exercise, we're going to be looking along a corridor where an end condition actually targets an alignment where the alignment name is specified in the end condition target is RTDT13_2. And that is this particular corridor in this area here. And you can see that our fill slope on the left side, the left is actually along this edge of pavement, is not hitting its target yet. And so for an alignment to be targeted by an end condition, there are two requirements that must be met. The first is the alignment has to be added as a reference to the corridor. So let's do that first. We'll select our corridor. We will choose to add a corridor reference. And we will select our alignment, which is here, RTDT13_2, and then we will reset to allow that to process. And with that now added as a reference, then we need to go then to target aliasing. And so we'll select our corridor again, navigate to define our target aliasing. And we need to switch to that target that we just added as a reference to the corridor. And then you're going to see the profile that is associated with that horizontal alignment. And so we will add that, and then we will select OK to allow that to process. And so you can see now our model is completed because our target that our end condition was seeking was found. And just to show you as a reference, if you go back to your corridor here, you of course have your tools in the context toolbar, but one tool that you're going to find very useful here is the corridor objects tool. And in the corridor objects tool, it's going to list everything that is within the confines of that corridor. And for example, we just went in and added the particular RTDT13_2 alignment as a external corridor reference, and so you'll see that now listed in there, but everything about a corridor is going to be in here with the exception of target aliasing. Another way that you can access information about your corridor is underneath the Project Explorer, Civil Model, and then you can expand down through your corridors. And for example, we were working on ramp 2, and so if we look down here at ramp 2, again, there's everything about your corridor. And for example, if you wanted to take a look at, any feature that was a part of the corridor or components, or maybe you wanted to look at your template drops, if you right click on here, you have the ability to make changes. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can access what's in that corridor. But the main point of this exercise was to show how an end condition can target an alignment, but it does have two requirements, and that is it must be added as a reference to the corridor, and then you must then, after that happens, go to target aliasing and add then the profile as the second part of the target if you are also targeting vertical geometry.